Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a f***. Don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the GM show. I'm Freeman.
Good morning.
I'm joined by Matt, or Mr. Taco, as we now call him over there. And this is the GM
Good
show.
morning.
The earliest, best, obviously the most popular crypto news show every morning, weekday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. We go over the headlines, the technical analysis, and the NFTs. Oh, and we got some juicy updates for you guys today in our NFT section. Oh, the drama. It's so fun. But before we get into that, let's pop into gmdefi.xyz. You know, that's our website. We like it. If Click on support, though. You can go support the show. I'm not going to tell you too much about it because I want this to be a nice and concise pitch, but that's how you support the show. Go to click on support. You can also check out simpleblock.io. That is our free tool for making mint pages for your NFT
It's a
project.
game changer.
Once
Yeah.
you've launched your contract, go over to simpleblock.io and you can set up a mint page for totally free. So, that's awesome. I think Matt says
it is. I think it's awesome. It's a game changer.
Cool.
It's
Luna.
amaze balls.
Luna bought another 100 million Bitcoin today. They are just, it's like Luna Watch. Like we need as every morning is a Luna Watch. Like how much Bitcoin did Luna buy today? Another 100 million.
Right.
So it looks like they're now sitting at about $2.26 billion worth of.
That's incredible. That's
Bitcoin.
so much.
That's a lot, dude. A lot. So they are trying to put their money where their mouth is, and I respect it. You know what I don't? What I do not respect? This. Meta reveals 47.5% fee on metaverse sales. This despite their protest over Apple's 30% rate.
Yeah. I read about this. I was just shocked. I was like, holy
crazy.
crap.
I mean, just crazy. So, it's like, we're used to getting screwed in our own ways in the crypto community with gas fees and the government wants their chunk. But now Facebook, Zuck, he needs his 47.5. Not sure. I wonder what was the math that was done to hone in on that exact number there. We went 47.5%. We think that's the ideal number.
They're like, well, we can't have like 50%. So let's just knock it down a little bit just to.
Well, I love this. If Meta wants 47.5% of NFT sales, they got to talk to the IRS because I don't even have that after tax. So it's like, after all the fees and the taxes, what's left? You get like what, 3% or something?
Yeah, dude, it's unbelievable. And MetaMask is just freaking just sitting back, just raking in 50% of sales for doing absolutely zero of the work of the creation of of the NFT.
Yeah,
just absolutely pisses me off.
Meta spokesperson confirmed to CNBC Wednesday that Meta will take an overall cut of up to 47.5% on each transaction. That includes a hardware platform fee of 30% for sales made through the Meta Quest store, where it sells apps and games for its virtual reality headsets. On top of that, Horizon Worlds will charge an additional 17.5% fee. So that's where that total of 47.5% comes. But yeah, if you're selling an NFT in the metaverse, it sounds like, you're going to have a 47.5% commission on your NFT sales inside the metaverse. So welcome to the future.
I don't see a lot of that. They're setting themselves up for huge failure because it'd be so easy for somebody to come there. Yeah, man. Like, what kind of if there's just another platform, let's just say, like, I don't know, Apple or something, who wanted to get into the metaverse space.
Dude, they would just like, we thought we were greedy.
They're like, we'll just do it 30% like we do with app creators, and then just undercut them like crazy. Just stupid. It's just.
In other news.
Makes me hate. Yeah. Anyways, great. Yeah, go get your Zuck bucks and then just go give them 50% of your sales.
Yeah, you give them 50% of the Zuck bucks right back.
So stupid.
Oh, they'll be the biggest holder of Zuck bucks because they'll be just raking it in fees all day.
Dude.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Not a fan of Meta. But I am a fan of MetaMask. Different Meta. MetaMask, it sounds like they're going to be pushing to add, from what I can tell from this article, they're going to be adding features for DAOs with new custody type of deals so that you can do different types of custody like setups, right? So like using a Gnosis safe which is like a multi-sig wallets. And so MetaMask is trying to, I think, get into servicing DAOs so that they can, do decision making among the group of token holders, but through the MetaMask app itself. So, and I think that's smart. MetaMask is should be trying to figure out what they're going to do next and how they're going to improve MetaMask and what they're going to add to it. So, I think this is good.
Yeah,
this is good.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it sounds like
they gotta be. Yeah, I kind of feel like MetaMask is definitely still like the main wallet that I think most people use just for about anything in the crypto NFT space. And so it's like, if you're, smart on them, because you're the DAOs are just becoming so damn popular. Everything's a damn DAO.
Yeah, and everybody needs ways to manage their DAOs, and there's a lot of new tools out there, but I don't think anybody has decided on which one's the best at this point. So, competition is fierce.
Are those tools, are they out now, or are they just announcing them?
No, it sounds like they're making partnerships with Gnosis Safe, Hex Trust, GK8, and Parfin to accommodate the crypto custody requirements of DAOs. So I think they're just getting the partnerships and tech into place to roll.
Yeah, because multi-sig wallets, like that's going to be the main. I think that's going to be huge in the future, especially in like NFT spaces, to be able to, approve transactions between multiple people to, just to increase the security of the holdings. Just to try to prevent rugs, essentially. Like that's going to be like, I think, essentially a main thing you'll see eventually.
Yeah, and for any kind of DAO where the use of the funds are being decided by a group and not by any.
Yeah, if the use of funds are being decided by a group, that group should have a couple people that are some elected or something to be able to sign that wallet with the creators to be able to use the funds for whatever, right? Something like that. You think would have meant in a true DAO at least, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's all that. Yeah.
There's shades of gray in DAOs.
Yeah, there's different DAOs out there.
Yes,
I guess you can say.
I guess you could say that. SHIB has officially launched their metaverse land bid event. So it sounds like you'll be able to use SHIB to add pictures and logos and land to your land plots. So it says as the metaverse bid event starts, SHIB will be used to add pictures, logos to land plots. The feature will also burn SHIB each time pictures are changed. Speaking of pictures, here's a broken picture. Lots of broken pictures on this article. SHIB can be used to name or rename land plots, while also burning SHIB every time it is done, thus promoting the SHIB identity to the environment. SHIB will also be used to lease hubs. Hubs are the highest valued lands that are blocked and reserved spaces. So it's happening. So it looks like they've got 36,431 plots of land that will become unlocked while revealing portions of 4 different districts: the Growth District, Defense District, Technology District, and Currency Districts. In total, the SHIB metaverse will consist of a little over 100,000 plots of land. So there you go, SHIB holders. Go get you some SHIB land.
That's not a bad idea. That's actually pretty good.
Hey, if you're a SHIB holder, you're in it. You're in the ecosystem, so you might as well go full in.
So much potential of growth. I feel it's just kind of SHIB in.
I heard Matt say that. But here we are.
Well, it's just like these stupid meme coins, man. It's just crazy how they just keep pumping.
Meme coin fever.
Sega. Shim's, they're not doing too well today.
Well, it's coming off that high that it had there. But Sega is laying the groundwork for the metaverse with Super Game NFT plans. Sega's 5-year Super Game plan will see it develop titles that go beyond the traditional framework of games. So I think this is the hint that we've got traditional game companies finally starting to to get into it and to create a plan for it. It sounds like Sega is embarking on a 5-year plan to create Super Game, an interconnected framework of AAA titles that could incorporate Web3 technologies such as NFTs. It's a natural extension for the future of gaming that it will expand to involve new areas.
That's going to be huge. You're going to be playing Sonic, right? And like you're collecting all those coins and stuff. And then you're just going to be able to take those coins, stake them, trade them in for some needs.
That's a cool idea. So we should make like a game like that. Yeah, that's a cool idea. That is a cool idea. So that's good news. Cool. I think that's good news. Argentinian town is going to invest in crypto mining to fight inflation and upgrade infrastructure. A 6,000 strong community hopes to raise funds by immediately selling the mined crypto to avoid price volatility. Town of Sorodino in Argentina's Santa Fe province could begin to mine crypto in a bid to raise the money needed for its rail infrastructure upgrade. Its mayor doesn't see any risk in mining the digital currencies that can be sold immediately. So this is interesting. You got a smallish town here. They've purchased 6 graphics cards. They're like banding together and they're like, what are we doing? Let's start mining. So it's pretty funny. I mean, you could see little towns, these like little towns in countries all around the world that are just like becoming self-sufficient because they're just mining.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? Yeah.
I mean, cities need more income, I guess.
Think about it. They're just like, hey, you know what? Actually, we don't need to tax anyone this year because we just freaking made bank just mining this Bitcoin.
Yep.
Yep.
So they're not buying cryptocurrencies. They're just going to be doing, mining. So they're not trying to speculate. They're just trying to provide mining services. So I think that's fascinating.
They're just mining. I wonder how much they're going to try to mine.
I don't know. I mean, they got 6 graphics cards. They'll start small. You just got to start. You got to make one mining rig.
They just have 6 graphics cards.
You got to make one mining rig. You got to start with one mining rig. Hey,
you got to start somewhere.
Hey.
Yeah. You gotta start somewhere. I just was thinking a town, you'd start like, the shipping container full of ASICs or something.
Hey, come on.
No, we're just why to me that's so small. Like, why would I even make an article? Like, you're using like 6 graphics cards. That's not gonna mine Anyway, that's cute. Cute article. Move on.
Bro, it's Cointelegraph.
That's just clickbait. There's nothing to that's not news.
It's Cointelegraph.
Cool. Some freaking dude in a tiny village just puts a little mining rig in his shed and that makes the freaking news. That's ridiculous.
Yes, it's very newsworthy. Just like this. Forbes is going to be releasing virtual billionaires NFT collection. So it's a this is a big move by a legacy media company, I guess, and it looks like they launch. They were. Let's see, are they launching? When are they launching? Are they launching today? I don't know. It says on April 13th, and in partnership with FTX, Forbes will release a collection of 100 NFTs titled "Virtual Billionaires."
Oh, only 100, huh?
Virtual billionaire will come complete with a theoretical portfolio. And a profile
it looks
page
like they're all like looks like those NFTs are just staring at me wondering why I'm poor. You look poor. That's what they're saying.
I think that's what they're supposed
to.
They're looking
at me, they're like, why do you look so poor?
I think that's how they're supposed to look, yeah.
They're like that Anna chick on that one that fake it till you make it chick. The Netflix show. I forget what it's called. Becoming Anna or something.
No idea what you're talking about.
No.
I'm not cool enough. I'm not cool enough to know, apparently.
Apparently not.
You know who is making a movie though? Bored Apes and Coinbase. They're going to be making not just one, they're going to be making a trilogy. So you and I kind of talked about this. We when they first started talking about the other side and everything, we were saying this is like going to be like a Disney franchise. They're going to start making movies, and here we go. So they will be. It sounds like they're teaming up to, and I think what I saw was that they're approaching Bored Ape owners and offering to license their Bored Apes, but I heard that they were kind of lowballing people.
Oh,
I'm not sure
I
about.
think
I'm not sure if that's
I heard
true,
that
but
too. Yeah, I think I heard that too.
yeah, it says owners of Bored Apes have been invited to submit their apes along with made-up character descriptions for considerations as characters in the trilogy. The submissions will be reviewed by an actual Hollywood director.
By an actual one,
yeah.
not a fake one.
I know.
Not one of those ones that say they're in Hollywood, but they're in New York. You know, not one of those assholes.
I gotta watch out for those.
Real Hollywood.
So Coinbase will be producing the film, it sounds like. So they'll be essentially ponying up the cash for it.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, it's like Coinbase, this is genius for them because it's just a marketing stunt for them to really take hold of the NFT market. Because they're just like, hey, we'll be paying for the, you know, upfronting the cash for the biggest NFT project movie. And yeah, it's just gonna be huge, dude. Yeah, it's gonna look for like Coinbase little snippets all throughout the whole movie kind of thing.
Oh, well, it sounds like you'll have to watch it on the Coinbase's website even. So I mean,
perfect. There you go.
It says the after the release of the film will be wallet gated on Coinbase's website. This means that to view it, users will have to create a Coinbase wallet. Nice marketing ploy.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like they're gonna really juice. I didn't realize that you had to do that. I was thinking they would probably get it on Netflix or something like that.
No, that's not gonna help Coinbase enough.
So this
it
is
needs
gonna
to
be
be
weird.
on Coinbase.
I don't know. Yeah, that's I don't know.
Well,
they'll probably maybe premiere it on Coinbase and then
maybe
like
Coinbase will have a whole new entertainment division, and now there'll be Coinbase Films, and you'll be able to watch all kinds of NFT shows and on cartoons and stuff on there.
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Coinbase, the entertainment company.
I'm anxious to see it though. I mean, Twitter was just hilarious.
I'm sure
it wasn't safe for work for what it was talking about.
When is it ever?
But yeah, I think that's. Yeah,
Coinbase buying AMC.
Yeah,
that would be pretty funny.
Dude, I don't know. The world's crazy enough that it could happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good. Okay, well, that does it for the headlines today. I think we're gonna check out the charts and see what's flowing today. How's the market, Maddie?
It's looking pretty good there, Freeman. We are all greens except for Near and Shib, but we're turning around. Let's see if those flip here. So if we look at Bitcoin, let's see, we're on the 4-hour. Let's do the daily. Remember yesterday we were saying, hey, this could be the bounce. Is this the bounce? Is this the bounce that we've been waiting for to get this reversal? All right. So this looks pretty good right now. Today looks pretty good because yesterday was really for me like, okay, is it going to? Is it gonna like? Is that candle gonna hold? You know, basically is what I was thinking yesterday, or is it gonna close down below the trend line here, and then we would be looking at supporting this trend line here. All right. So it holds. So I mean, it held. So I'm looking. Hey, we're looking at higher prices now. All right, and we have this giant, red vector candle here. This big zone. I'm thinking, you know, we want to probably try to reclaim that. So we could be coming up to somewhere right around here before we get a retrace back down. But if we plow through that, then hey, we're looking at these levels up here, and this would just be. Basically, I'm not sure, right? See this kind of volatility. We can kind of expect to see some of that maybe pretty soon, maybe over the weekend or something like that. But yeah, I mean, we're looking to bounce here and then go because we want to see a retest, right? We want to see if this is actually true. So it might not look right. It might not look like a nice wave like this. It might look like something like this, where it's just boom, boom, and then we're just like skyrocketing right out, right? So we can expect probably some price volatility going on around here. because on the lower time frames, we're just building up a bunch of bull traps. You know what I mean? Because here on the 4 hour, we have an oversold signal. We're going up. Everything's popping up. VWAP, money flow. Money flow is still red, but it's trending upward. So right now, we are convincing a lot of people that, hey, we are going bullish now. But really, right, how high are we going to go? On the 1 hour, or I'm sorry, 4 hour. 4 hour. We got the 50 EMA up above the price. So you do want to see the price come up and challenge that. We do have vector candle zones up here too. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking at 42. Let's go on up here. Maybe we blow past the 50 EMA and we go up to like 43K, right? And we can reclaim this range up here. So that's what we could possibly see here, because 4 hour looks like it's got a lot of momentum here on the 4 hour, and the 4 hour can last, right? It's 4 hours, so it can last for a couple of days. So this could be a good solid day, 2-day kind of type deal. So let's see how much this pump lasts. We're only at 1% right now. Maybe by the end of the day, we're looking a lot better. I'm looking at because if you were looking, see, yeah, you'd be pretty happy. See, like if you were taking the long or yesterday, last night, right down here in this choppy mess on the kimono wave, right? It's just you're in this choppy range. That's something where you're like, okay, this could be the bottom. You definitely would want to play a level here, right? So we were looking at these at the trend levels. So yeah, you'd probably get somewhere a nice price somewhere where that this is the area you'd want to get in. But anyway, right here is where I'd probably potentially be buying in, and then seeing what's going to happen here in the next few days with Bitcoin. I'm looking like it's looking good though. It's looking like higher prices. I don't know if it's going to get higher highs, but I'm not saying that it's gonna. This is the pump, and we're going to be seeing all-time highs, because there is. Well, here, let's go on to a different one. I'm moving on to a different token. Like, I spent too much damn time on Bitcoin. Too much damn time on Bitcoin. It's so boring.
Buy Bitcoin.
It's so boring. All right, Ape. Let's check out Ape. Ape is pumping. All right. I'm not sure if it's ever going to get below 10 here. It is just killing it. It keeps tapping in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if you counted those other candles, 6, 7, 8, we have several tests of the $10, and it is just holding like crazy. And now we have higher highs today. So, I mean, hey, Ape, way to go. And you know what? We did, I deleted it before I wanted to show it off. If we want to look at our point of control here, it raised. Remember, it was down here. It just keeps getting a little bit higher, which means that, you're going to be seeing, is it going to ever get below $10 again? I don't know anymore. I don't. Of course it could. But it's pumping. It's really holding this support here. And we're getting higher highs. This looks really good. This is on the 4 hour. On the daily, looks even better. This looks like it could be a pump, right? Because we just got a green dot a few days ago here, yesterday. So yeah, I mean, we could be seeing a pretty nice little pump, and maybe we're challenging all-time highs. Maybe. We really got to claim this though here first. So this is where we want to see it challenge the $15 range. Right now it's at $12.58, and I mean, look, this one candle did it. Why can't one candle do it again? You know what I mean? So this is the Ape, dude. These new tokens, it gets crazy. Of course. It just gets crazy. But this, to me, I'm probably going to start accumulating some Ape just because it's I believe in it, especially with the huge news. Think about it, like the main. If it becomes mainstream popular, it could be absolutely huge. So, I mean, yeah, we could be seeing. So, anyways, just buy the dips, man. That's what I'd be doing on ape.
Buy the
Accumulate those apes.
dips.
I mean, because right now it's only 10, $12. A year from
DCA.
now, it could be a couple hundred. You know what I mean? That's that kind of tokenized. That's the kind of hopium I have for ape, you know. Anyway, let's go check out one more. Who are we going to check out here? A loser? Should we check out a loser? Well, we talked about SHIB. Let's check out SHIB.
Yeah, let's look at SHIB.
It's getting better. Yeah, look at this. Look at that giant candle here. So it's not, yeah, this was yesterday. Today, we definitely got that buy signal here on the kimono wave. So yeah, I mean, yes, it's having a slow start today, but you know, something here too. We have this giant green vector zone. So we want to see, maybe, you know, we want this candle to be skyrocketing up. Something like this would be nice, you know, and challenge this high. That's what we would like to see. But you know what? That candle already challenged this high and it got rejected. So just because that happened doesn't mean the candle has to challenge it again and blast through it and challenge this one. You know, just because this dot is here doesn't mean it's gonna hold. So I'm gonna be watching SHIB. It is turning around now. It was worse. It's getting better. It's getting worse. It's getting better. You know, that's how the price gets. But I'm you know, with this dot, and then so with that green dot, I'd be looking at the 4-hour. See this, how it's like starting to turn here on the 4-hour. We got downward trend RSI, downward VWAP coming here. I would wait until this gets a red dot, right? And we might then have a bearish divergence actually right there on the 4-hour. Have it retrace, right? It's going to do a little retrace. And then wave starts turning. We get another, this is what I would want to see, right? We get this oversold signal, boom, bullish divergence. We start pumping. And now the price would probably look like something like this. So we get higher lows, right? And this is basically, yeah, you know, a breakout pattern, you know. We want to bust this price out of this range is what we want to do here. So you know, this is what I'm expecting for SHIB, right? That's what I'm looking at. Yeah. So, you know, have the price retrace here. The 4-hour doesn't look so hot, but we are in the middle of a green wave. So this could be just a slight retrace and we don't ever actually get a red dot and we actually keep coming up. That's totally possible right here on SHIB too. But if you want to actually know, you got to go to the lower time frames to find out. Yeah, like 1 hour right now, we are in a red wave. However, check it out. So now I'm thinking the latter option is more realistic because here this red wave is closing and we could be seeing a potentially oversold signal soon on SHIB on the 1 hour. And now would be maybe a good time to get in because we got a green wave on the daily. 4-hour, got a green wave on the 4-hour. 1 hour, we're about to get an oversold signal. And you know what? That is a divergence right there too.
That is a bloody divergence.
That is yes, it is
a hidden divergence.
So so yeah, I would be, if you know, it could be a good time to get in on SHIB, maybe ride this pump. Not financial advice, but that's what I'm just seeing.
Pump it
That's
up.
what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah,
Cool.
We're looking pretty good. Pretty good today.
Seen some green.
Yeah, better than yesterday. So
yeah, certainly.
All right, that's the weather report.
Let's
get on to the NFTs.
That's the weather report. All righty. Well, we've got an update, so let's start there.
Oh,
the saga continues.
So real quick, yesterday, we covered Food Moon.
2 days ago. We originally covered Food Moon.
Yes.
Then the Food Moon team came, and we had some questions and some criticisms. And then the Food Moon team came into our Discord and said they would love to hop on and answer our questions. That has not happened. We actually have not heard back from them since we invited them on. We have DM'd them and such, but they seem busy. So who can blame them, really? Their mint was then yesterday. And they have about 102 holders. They've minted 242. And they have now lowered the public mint price, correct? I think it was what was it, 0.15 or something before?
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember it was
now
up. It was pricier.
0.11, I think, or just 0.1, something like that. And we've also, one of our main questions was about the money that they were going to be giving out to all their holders.
Right. And basically it was, are they promised? Is it too good to be true? Like their promises were very.
That was the headline. Yeah. And we've got some updates here in their Discord from the team, and there is a lot changing here as of this morning. So they're continuing, they had all these giveaway schemes and, it's
real quick, so how many were they trying to mint? How much was up for a mint? Or up?
There was 5,000 is the total.
Okay, so 5,000. They've minted 200 some, and they had.
They did have 11,000 Discord members. They now have 10.9. So there's an exodus happening.
Yeah. So those are just some hard numbers I think are important to digest here. Because it's like, okay, so they had a pretty decent Discord amount, but they only sold 200. That is like
very low.
That's less than 2% conversion rate, which to me is like raising some red flags on how many of those users they have in their Discord are actual real.
Well, and then not only their Discord, then you've also got their Twitter account, and you've got all these other marketing mechanisms that they had at their disposal. And it does seem like they sold they minted a very low quantity for the amount of marketing and hype and the size of the whitelist too. The whitelist was completely full. So there's it's interesting to see how this all breaks down, and I think it's good to follow up with these projects and see how these projects really do in the real world. So they are continuing with doing giveaways every 55 mints. They're going to do $5,000 giveaway split into 2 raffles. I mean, it's kind of confusing, honestly. There's going to be $2,500 raffles between 51 to whatever numbers online. It's like there's still a bunch of raffle stuff. Okay. But what I want to get down to is one thing that we had a criticism on was the legendary prizes. It says here, the original prizes for the legendary are not a sustainable model anymore due to changes that need to be done in order to continue to hit our holder milestones. This is the reason for the modification prizes. So every Epic Food Moon NFT will grant you $1,000 once now. That was $5,000 once. And every legendary Food Moon NFT will now grant you $1,000 per month for 1 year. So we do have finally a cap, a time limit on that. It's not in perpetuity seemingly anymore.
It's not forever.
Ever. And it's 1,000 instead of 5,000. So expectations have been tempered. And I think, this just shows where it can be tricky when you're promising all these giveaways and all this. It's so dependent on there being a huge influx of money coming into the project for these giveaways to be sustainable and to be realistic. So
yeah, man. And at this point you're kind of like, okay, so now the clock is ticking. It's like, okay, when you don't start fulfilling these promises, right?
Yeah, the community is going to start to disappear.
Well, not just the community, but then you start running into legal things because this is security, basically, right? They're saying you own this NFT, you're granted X amount in returns.
Yeah, and
if they, this is where it becomes like, okay, are you going to be a rug, or is this just a failed project, or is it, because they have to stick with it, right? They have to stick with it.
And now they are also offering refunds for OG
so that's good.
That's OG holders. Also refunds for people who minted at the higher mint quantity.
Yeah, because they lowered it 0.5
Yep.
or whatever.
So, you know, they're
yeah.
trying to make things work. And I think, yeah, we will see. I know that some of the first winner of a giveaway did receive his winnings. So
Good. That's good news.
They did.
Good news.
They
Yeah, see,
have
as long as
showed
they
up and done
fulfill
that.
their promises and they keep at it,
Yeah.
they should stay out of trouble. You know what I mean?
Now, if you were someone who bought or minted and with the expectation that these other things were going to be higher amounts and were going to be greater than they are now turning out to be, yes, you might be disappointed and you might just be selling out. You know, I haven't looked at OpenSea to see what the floor price of these is. I should probably do that real quick. But yeah, so this is just an interesting turn of events. I think it's you know, to see that those original amounts are not, you know, realistic is just a little bit of indication, I feel like, for us, because we were feeling that in our gut.
It was a little,
so here we go. Here's our floor price is 0.1. So it's barely holding on to that pretty much that mint price at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you would want to see on a project, you know, the floor to be above mint, right? Because then the holders have belief in the project and they're confident in it, and they're gonna
and I know they
value it
were
more
incentivizing people to only list for 0.5. They were saying if you listed for 0.5, you'd be entered in a giveaway. So, you know, that's kind of a sneaky little
that's smart.
sneaky little trick there, but it's still not the floor price is still sitting at 0.1. So
yeah, I think those changes probably did scare away a lot of people. I mean, you know, the conversion rate, man, that's what kind of rate, that's a big, you know, you gotta, this is why you DYOR and you'll really get in an you know, in the group, in a Discord, and see how active are actual people. Are there actual, does this make sense with the numbers to how active this is, you know?
Yeah, and you know, it is surprising. There's a lot of chatter, you know, in the general. It is a pretty active group, but it is surprising me that only 100 of their members have minted. I mean, that just does seem. I'm actually surprised. So, I don't know what that says about the quality of the Discord members, but
I don't know. It's hard. They could have just had a lot, you know, they could, yeah, yeah, man, I don't know. It's hard. But, you know, good luck for them. I hope they stick with it. And
they have 19,000 followers on Twitter.
Yeah, you know, I would think this would sell more. That's what I would think.
It is. It's interesting. Curious is what I would say. Very curious.
Yeah, you know, and you just gotta understand that's how many fake accounts are there on so many of these?
Yeah, and Crypto One Up says so many coins are faking Discord chats and buying active members. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, it's very easy to buy a bunch of members and they just get flooded into your Discord. So
yeah,
and
people are selling bots like crazy to create Discord accounts and then just join your server. And it is really easy to manipulate a Discord server, and that's kind of the pain in the ass about it, you know. It's kind of
and that's why again it's all about doing deep research, right? It's not just looking at the number. It's going into the Discord and seeing how much actual engagement is there and how much, you know, does the community actually exist? Is it real?
You know, check on like who's online, right? You know, go scroll through the members list there. And yeah, true. But you know, there's ways to kind of really engage it and, you know, chat with people. Like if it's just constantly people just saying, unless Frank's, okay, Frank's a different one. Frank's is just Frank. But if you're most Discords, if they're just saying, you know, GM, hello, hi, how's it going? And there's not really communication going on between, you know, several different people, that's like really suspicious, you know.
Super suspicious. Yeah. I mean, that's why you have to be a detective. If you want to be in the NFT space, you have to act like a detective. You have to find the scams and it makes you feel good. You're like, I avoided a scam. Huh, look at me. I'm learning. So yeah. Should we look at some upcoming NFT projects though?
Yes. Here.
Okay, cool. You want to show your first project here?
Yeah. So we got, but I really didn't. There wasn't like, I'm not like.
Yeah, there weren't any projects that were like blowing our
Not
mind
like
today.
yeah. We're trying to get a little bit more in the future instead of just covering the ones that are minting today. So so here we are. We're at the Banana Art Club. Okay, I think everyone is kind of familiar with the banana that was taped on the wall and sold for like $120,000. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, $120,000. They're basically just making an NFT project based on it, right? Um, and there's nothing with this project. There's not like crazy utilities too much to it, right? It's just basically. I kind of like their pitch of like, the apes all need to get their banana art. You know what I mean? Thought that was pretty clever, but I think the main thing for them is to develop a gallery, right? So it's just I believe an NFT gallery, and well, let's check it out. Okay, each banana is unique and specially selected to participate in the exhibition. All duct tape bananas are generated right from on Ethereum with 330 unique traits. And I kind of like, I think they're kind of cool looking. I mean, I don't know. It would be kind of funny to have that on your wall or something, just as a, I don't know. I don't hang too much art. I mean, look at my wall. I don't hang too much stuff. So if you're that kind of person that hangs art, then maybe that's your deal,
It's 10 out of 10. He needs some lasers and.
I know, dude. I need to be like that guy on Twitch. Lasers and cool flame.
Oh yeah, we'll show that.
I think my office building would love that. Yeah. So there's 3,333 of them. ERC 721. Fair price 0.06. That is not, guys. Like a year ago, a fair price was 0.02. Why do we have to jump up to 0.06? That doesn't. It pisses me off. I don't know if I'd call it a fair price.
You're getting 0.1.
You're getting a damn banana, a JPEG of a banana taped to them all, and you're going to ask for 0.06 anyway. Rant done. That's how I feel. I already feel old living a year in the NFT space. Anyways, 30% of secondary sales will be donated to art charity organization. So the reason why I kind of like this project is they aren't right. If you look at the roadmap, they're not sitting there. Oh, we're a giant DAO and we're tokenizing everything. They're basically, it doesn't look like a security to me, which means, hey, these the people running the show here, they could potentially, stay with this project long enough to be, fulfilling, profitable. I mean, but you're mostly buying it for the art, to be honest, right? Because basically. There's some benefits, right? 20% sold. They're going to give unique exclusive NFTs to 10 holders. 40% sold. 6 ETH will be airdropped to 6 holders. 60% sold. The store will open, so you get your cool banana taped wall shirt, I guess. Yes. I don't know. I think that would actually look kind of dope on like a little corner polo of just your banana taped on there. That sounds like a cool brand, actually. Anyways, that's an idea someone could steal. I think as for that, I would also like to know, do you own it? Do you have the right creative rights to the artwork? That's something that you probably have to dig deeper for. 80% sold, 9 ETH. The floor price NFTs will be bought back.
Nice.
9 of them will be airdropped to random holders. Okay. The others will be locked to community treasure. Okay, cool. I like the buyback because that says, hey, you're going to be sweeping those floors, increasing the floor price, taking items out of the market. It would be interested. Yeah, I guess they could just lock it away, just kind of stake it kind of type deal. There's ways that you could do this. It would be kind of fun to be able to lock it in a treasure or, basically stake them. And then, but if you like some of the NFTs in there better than the ones you have, you could throw your NFT in there and take one of those out. Those I've seen those around. That's pretty cool. So there's fun ways to be able to do that. 100% sold. The gallery will open. I'm not gonna lie. They're just right. They're buying plots of land throughout the metaverse. Okay, so that's where probably the expense comes in right there, is buying the plots of land for this gallery, virtual land, right? To me, I kind of think that this is like one of the easier parts. I don't know why you have to. Sometimes projects, I'm like, you don't have to wait till they're all sold out to kind of really fulfill your project, you know. But maybe they do. Maybe they want some like primo real estate, you know. I don't know. So the gallery, right? It's just going to be a gallery of, I believe, NFTs, just
like
from all sorts of projects. And then all holders will split 20% of the fees generated from gallery sales and exhibition. Okay. So that's something I didn't read before.
Inevitably will be lots and lots of sales.
So yeah, I don't know. This does raise a little, like, is this going to be security? Would you have to like KYC eventually for this project, something like that, to be able to cash out on that? Maybe. It's interesting because it's not necessarily DAO. You're not getting like voting rights necessarily. Right? Well, let's keep reading. The other 80% will be reinvested in marketing. I like that a lot. The huge percentage going into marketing, I'm all for it, because a lot of projects still undervalue how important that marketing is, and they won't fund it enough, and the project just won't grow. And I know that from experience. All exhibited NFTs will be active and visible for 30 days, and the base fee will be 0.21 ETH. Okay, cool. So do you pay the 0.21 ETH to put your NFT in the exhibit? Is that it? Or to buy the NFT in the exhibit? I'm a little confused by that one there.
Yeah, it looks like maybe that's to buy it. I don't know. It's not super clear there.
See, I'm assuming, because I was thinking like, okay, you'd go and you could write a gallery, you buy art, you could buy NFTs here, but I'm just like, I guess, yeah, maybe you're selling your NFTs and that's your rental fee, right? Because if you're an artist and you're renting space in a gallery, you usually have some sort of fee or commission as an artist that goes to the gallery. So I'm assuming that's what this kind of deal is here. That's what I assume.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I mean, I don't know. I mean, basically it's gonna, I do like the 80% going to marketing, because that's what it's gonna need to be able to say, hey, it's worth it for me to spend this to have it showcased at the gallery, because I think my NFT is going to sell more being there than just being on OpenSea or any of the other, like, more rare marketplaces. That's where I'm like, okay, if I think the team is capable of doing that, if I did my own research, went to their Discord, really went into it, maybe I'd be like, okay, this can work. I'm just not.
I like bananas, but
look how cool. I like the Benji.
I like bananas in my smoothies, but
the pink banana is pretty cool too. Anyway, so I like the gallery idea, and this is basically a way to kind of for them to fund that gallery. They have a plan in place to fund the marketing for the future of the gallery. Cool, I like that.
Now this was based on. This project is based on a real piece of art. That was this was right. I remember this was a real art. This was like real in the real world. And so is this the same people, or is this a different person who's just kind of making a copy of that?
I would, from my reading, it said nothing that this was from that artist that did that actual banana. They have no affiliation with that. This is a derivative piece of work, I believe, from the original.
Okay.
Yeah, and this isn't the first banana NFT. Like I've seen others that are kind of in the past, right, selling these taped banana NFTs. Anyways, the numbers, right?
Okay.
13,000 in Discord, right? And they're selling, right, 3,000 of them. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we have 13,000 Discord
or Twitter.
or Twitter. Their Discord. Oops, wrong one. I don't have it, but yeah, I can't remember. I think it was like 6,000 or something.
So
yeah, man, it's.
What do you feel about this project? I feel
I'm not, like,
not fuzzy.
You're not fuzzy.
Don't feel very fuzzy.
I could see other people being jazzed about this. I mean, I'm not like super jazzed about the banana art, but and I'm not a big gallery guy too.
Yeah, I just
like
think the payoff is just
if you're in it for the art and you want to like build more NFT virtual world gallery, because that's the thing is like in the metaverse there's several galleries out there already. There's several of them. And so it's just like
there's plenty.
One thing I do like about this, they have a plan to actually try to establish themselves as maybe one of a more known NFT metaverse gallery. This is a tough one. I don't know, man. I'm not okay. I'm gonna give it 6 GMs, I think, because
I was gonna give
I'm
it
not really excited at it.
No,
but I do think there is like if other people are excited for it, that's where that extra GM is for there because hey, go all for it.
How about you pretend you're the person that's excited for it and give it that extra GM, and I'll give it one less. I'll give it a 5.
I don't pretend.
I'll give it a 5. I just I don't know. It's just not doing anything for me, really. It's just not doing anything for me.
I know, man. There's already so many of these.
I don't know why I'm numb to this project. It's like it just went right over me.
Right. They should do a token drop or something to make it a little juicier.
They should do something.
I mean, they're already giving a kickback to people, but that's the thing is like if that's the case, you're believing in these people to be able to have a gallery that has NFTs that are much more valuable than those on other platforms. And I think that's going to be hard. I mean, you got big ass companies like Coinbase coming into the arena as far as
Kenza, why 30 days? They need the space for something else.
Well, so that's because
they're just renting the space out just for this exhibition, man.
That is exactly. I mean, they're basically taking an in real life business model and putting it in the metaverse, and that's where I don't really think it really actually works because you're paying quite a bit for rent on this space, and it's I don't know, man. Maybe they'll build the value there. Maybe, but it's gotta.
I just hope it's within walking distance of my metaverse house, so I can go check it out.
Yeah, right. I don't want to sit there and
I don't want to have to sit in traffic
an hour to get there. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, let's move on, shall we?
All right, your turn.
Not that where we're headed is much better.
Not gotta go faster. Oh my god, yes. This is a good show today. This is a good epi.
We got the waifu harem.
We got the alphas today for everyone. Yeah.
Welcome to the waifu metaverse. The ETH Sakai is a fantasy world that exists on the Ethereum blockchain, home to 10,000 beautiful and luscious babes. They were waiting for you to bring them along as your waifu and save their world. The Waifu Harem Club is an exquisite club for the heroes in the ETH Sakai and their waifu companions. So you can see some of the traits here. And with your waifu NFTs, you have full commercial and creative rights to do whatever you want with your waifus. Wink. Your waifus also grant you access to new Waifu Harem Club and other Animetaverse collections, rewards, and many more surprises to come. They've got a waifu paper, okay? So I mean, that's impressive.
I'm like, I don't know, man. Why I don't get
you might mint a waifu?
No.
You need a waifu?
I'm not into waifus, but it's so popular in crypto Twitter, I feel like. You always see these waifus popping up and you're like, what in the hell, man?
I know. Each waifu is unique and only for you. And it looks like, what is this down here? I don't know what this is. There's some kind of meter here that has ETH on the bottom and a percent.
I'm guessing that's the amount percentage sold. The price will be going up.
Right. That? That's kind of what that seems like. It's unclear, but that does seem like what that may be.
I'm assuming that's it. Some more.
Here's our roadmap. So the Genesis waifus are reserved for the whitelist price of 0.04.
That's
ETH.
better mint price for this kind of project.
Matt likes that better. Okay. ETH Sakai waifu launch. I don't know what that means, but you'll be able to mint for free plus gas the Genesis waifu holders. So whatever the ETH Sakai waifus are, I guess they're like another just collection or something. You are waifu giveaways.
So Kenza, yeah, that answers your question. You can have more than one waifu. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, you can have a harem.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have a harem of waifus, Kenza. I mean, I think you deserve it.
You can have as many as you want.
The UR waifus will be the only waifus in the collection strong enough to remain topless.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know where this is going.
So there's going to be topless waifus.
Wait, why is it? Okay, it says ETH Sakai waifu launch twice here, so that's a little red flaggy to me. It's exactly the same copy there. Then voting for the future, and then this ETH Sakai waifu launch is listed 3 times in the roadmap, so that's very weird.
Dude, this is just
okay. And I think that's it, man. That's it. It's a simple project, man. It's for people who
you're buying it for the art. That's it.
You're buying it for the waifu,
right?
For the companionship. And for the cooking and the anyway, now before you judge, we've got 20,000 Twitter followers.
I knew that. I was gonna say this project's gonna probably sell out. It's probably got a ton of followers. Like
the engagement is all right. So I don't know.
Maybe they're fake.
We'll see. And their
people
Discord
don't want to constantly be publicly known to constantly be liking waifu pictures,
Well, I mean, who doesn't like waifus? And their Discord has 19,000 members in it. So, I mean, yeah. Again, like today's projects were not our favorite projects. I will just say, and I just picked this one because it made me giggle.
What we're getting ourselves into.
It made me giggle. I'm sorry, everyone. That's the only reason I chose this one. I forgot that I would have to give it a score. Actually,
actually. You know what though? If you went to their Discord, you saw is it like a decent community? Like as far as like size, I'm sure it's pretty filthy.
I bet the memes are fun.
Yeah, I bet the memes are pretty funny. But I mean, if you're looking just to do a flip, maybe this is one that's on your radar because it could potentially, because there's not many of them, right? How many are there? I didn't think
10,000 of them.
Oh, just kidding. Screw this. They're not going to stop. I don't know. Maybe they will, but nah, dude.
No. So I'm gonna give this another. Again, there's nothing here for me. Absolutely nothing here for me. Absolutely. I mean, no. So again, it's do it for the art, but they don't even promise you much other.
Nothing in it for you.
It gives my tentacle. Gets my tentacle excited.
I don't know, man. I'm giving this 2 GMs.
It hurts. Wow. I think I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3.
Okay.
I'll give it a 3 because they've got an audience. Maybe they might have an audience. So
Freeman's
that gives me a point.
Waifu fanboy. There you go. It's that's what we all know about Freeman now.
And the price is 0.04 for the
his new name is Mr.
Whitelist. after the whitelist, it looks like it just goes up to 0.1 eventually.
Yeah, dude.
So,
Yeah,
you know, for these to sell out, they will be 0.1 at
I'm
the
sorry.
end.
The
So
thing is, there's no right. You're just buying it to be a
sliding scale.
simp, right? And then you're like, you're just
simp
simping
for
if you're buying this.
NFTs.
Yeah,
Simping
dude.
for NFTs.
You could
That's a new
simp
low.
for like, yeah, like this is, dude. I'm about to lower my GM score just thinking about the people who are buying this. Like, have respect for yourself and don't simp to this. Don't have respect for yourself. Don't simp.
Okay. Next project. Show me what you got, man. Show me what you got. Please give me something. Give me something
so I
to
did
give
this
me hope.
yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know. Maybe or a couple shows ago. Maybe I did a dragon NFT thing. I was like, all right, let's just do it another one. Let's just do another dragon one. Why not? This one, no, is a play to earn. Well, I guess the other one was a play to earn game. This one looks like their game is. They actually have demos of it. So. Makes me think that this game is actually going to be dropping here. Yeah, Meta Dragons. Oh, and then I'll go into the genesis of this
give us
project
give us the.
So Meta Dragons is the very first win to earn NFT game where the prizes, rewards, and rankings are completely controlled by a smart contract. Very cool.
That's a bold claim.
This is the future of gaming, and arcade NFTs are continuing to pioneer this space. We started making history in August of 2021 with the release of the first NFT video game on chain, our Genesis Pinball NFT. And we're excited to announce the release of the Meta Dragons, which is the first game to launch in a proprietary arcade arena. So basically, they have this arcade arena that's going to have, so they're just going to build more NFT games on it, right? And I'm assuming this arcade arena is this controlled, everything controlled by a smart track here, smart contract. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm
all about games, all about games that include smart contracts.
Right, and I like the idea. And then I did check out the Genesis pinball thing. Like there's not as many of those, and they're pretty pricey on OpenSea, if I remember correctly when I was doing my little research here.
So this team has already launched a successful project.
Right. Okay. So I mean, and so when you see like when I saw like the numbers here, oh dang it! All right, let me just open up my Discord here.
Eventually, you just gotta give in and open the Discord.
Right, members here, 8,900, right? So you got about 9,000 in your Discord, but they have other Discords for their other projects, I'm assuming, right? So their network is a bit larger. So and then also like there's if you own one of the Genesis pinball one, I think you actually get to mint this one for free. So that's really increasing, I think, the price for those pinball NFTs. Let's see what else we got here. So, and I'm not, I'm assuming these are going to be doing pretty good as far as selling. Level up your dragon in arcade arena by manifesting your skills to climb the ladder of the prize pool brackets for higher prizes. So basically, holders of Meta Dragons will have direct incentives from a growing prize pool. All minters will be able to claim a 3D printed arcade figure in the future. Cool. Minting gets you one free mint of the Meta Dragon skin release. So I imagine there's going to be different skins available that you'll be able to get for your dragon. Holders gain access to the arena brackets with their Mega Dragons. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. The NFT is dynamic and will evolve with your gaming success.
Okay.
It's cool. Now, there are other things that, I'll get down here. So like I was saying, this is the first game that's going to be in their arcade arena. The arena will launch 1 to 2 weeks post-mint. Prize pools.
It's on Arbitrum. Okay.
Yeah. Arbitrum.
Okay, wait. Oh, interesting. This is on Arbitrum. Whoa. Okay.
It's free. So this is what I like about it, because this can help bring on people that aren't familiar with NFTs and stuff like that and kind of bridge them over. This kind of type of stuff is smart because basically, you know, it's free to play, but right, weekly tournaments for ETH, no Web3 or crypto wallet needed to play. All right, connect Web3 play, right? Connect your wallet, right? If you wanted to get the ETH prize pool, which, right, if you're playing for free, then you're going to be like, well, hell, why am I not going to play for a prize?
Interesting.
Then
So
you're
you can
gonna
play
get
for free
people-
without connecting your wallet. Okay.
Right. Now get
Interesting.
this, though. Infinite number of players, top 20% of players every week win ETH. If winners don't have a wallet connected, ETH goes to arcade holders.
Interesting.
So that means that, like, okay, there's going to still be ETH involved. It's just if you're playing for free, you're not going to be getting it. So that's why I'm like, I like the idea because it really bridges people who are like, oh, I'll play this weird little game. I'll check it out. Oh, I kind of like this game. And hey, I could win ETH if I connect a wallet. I don't have one. Let me go learn how to do this, blah, blah, blah. You know how it all rolls.
Yeah. I know.
I could see people. I'm not saying, you know, they're going to be a giant popular game that's going to, you know, have millions of people flocking over to crypto from them. But, you know, hey, just a couple is enough. You know, weekly tournaments.
They've got like a bracket system.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're kind of repeating ourselves with a lot of this stuff here.
I mean, and a lot of these are the details of the game itself. You want to quickly show that little demo of the game just to kind of give everybody a little idea of what we're looking at.
So this is what I believe they're saying. This is basically the game, and you know, it's nothing complex. There's several games and apps
similar. Yeah.
They're just like this, right? But not many of them give you
this
crypto,
is Web3,
right?
Yeah.
Doesn't win ETH. I like that eyeball. It just popped up.
Yeah, it looks like
you guys
you're like trying to get all the gems or something.
Yeah, so what you do is you block. Like, have you ever played these games?
You try to block other people from.
Yeah, and if you smack, you get deleted if you smack them.
Again, I'm not cool enough to have played games like this now. But
dude, the tune to this
is
fire.
Cool. It looks cool. It looks cool.
Yeah, it looks fun. Like, I could see my kids would play that. You know what I mean? That's a game my kids would play. They do play apps like that. So yeah, for sure. They'd be into this. So 20% of initial sales will go into marketing. Okay, not bad. 100% of secondary sales will fuel the arena prize pools, right? Okay. 20% will go into the DAO treasury. So very cool. I like this whole concept. I like the fact that it already has a team with already, you know, projects behind it. That are kind of being a base layer for this. Cool. And hey, this arcade, they keep fulfilling, you know, keep throwing in NFTs into this arcade. Yeah. Your kids.
Yes. Matt's going to put his kids to work.
It would just go
to
child
labor.
Fund.
Is that technically child labor?
No, they're paying for their college tuition, man. That's what I'm saying.
Because you invested all their first college fund is in NFTs now.
If you're gonna play video games, make some damn money doing it, you know. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know GMs for this.
Well, let's see. Okay, show the art too. Let's see. I don't even think we've showed what the actual NFTs look like yet, because none of this is what they actually look like.
No,
it doesn't even show it on here.
They look like here on the Twitter. I think I saw.
Yeah, here we go.
Like
this is what the artwork looks like. The actual NFTs.
Yeah. The actual NFTs.
And these are there's 2,525 of them, and they're minting for 0.25 ETH, right?
Yes,
that is a price.
So there's only 2,000 some of them, and if you saw the prices for their other ones, like basically they've released more NFT projects, like a couple more than after their pinball one, right, through Genesis. So they have like, you know, you see the prices increasing, or no, not necessarily increasing. The prices are actually decreasing, but the amount of NFTs available are increasing. So the next drop they have will have more NFTs to buy, blah, 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 right? So the price might be a little bit lower. but yeah, it's kind of their deal. It makes sense to me. I mean, they're basically using the NFT sales to fund the future projects. Then they actually have the future project built. Then they're like, okay, let's drop another NFT project. You know, it's to me, it makes sense. Like, just keep using NFTs to fund future growth and keep developing games for the arcade system. I think the model seems pretty smart to me.
Yeah, seems legit.
Will they have to start KYCing and stuff like that? You know, maybe, who knows? But maybe all play to earn games, you'll have to start KYCing. That might be just kind of the future of it. But with this team's track record, I'd say these guys are probably are in it for the long haul. You know. So yeah, man, I'm gonna give this probably a bit higher GMs. Like,
yeah, this is definitely our best project today. I would say I don't want on the mint price is a little high for me, but
yeah, I know, man, that's a tough one.
That's a hard mint to swallow. But I like, when does this mint? This could mint pre-sales tomorrow. Okay,
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, you know, I like
the game
concept.
Isn't like too
I love
complex.
That game. Yeah, I just like that it already kind of exists, or that it's like they've got something to show at least. Maybe it's not complex. Maybe it's essentially a template that I mean, like a GitHub you can just download. I don't know, but either way, I like that the game looks like it's going to exist. It'll be launched shortly after the mint. And they have a past successful project. I like that. There's a lot of things to like about it, I think.
I think I'll do like an 8.
Yeah, if you're looking for play-to-earn games, right? If you're looking for play-to-earn games,
this seems like a decent one to stick with.
This is at least could be a decent one. Yeah. So yeah, I think
just because and I think the arcade,
like 7.5.
Throwing in more games, you know. Yeah, 7.5, 8. I was dancing around.
Just because I'm just knocking it a little for that price. That's it.
Yeah.
But that's
the price is pretty high for that.
Yeah.
Amount of utility, right? Yeah, I agree. Cool.
Okay, well, that does it for today show, and thank you guys so much for joining us as always, and we can't wait to have you back tomorrow here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Of course, we do this every weekday, so yeah, thanks for joining us for all the fun and debauchery, and it's been real. So enjoy the rest of your day.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let us know if there's any projects you know of coming up in the future, and if you're into VFriends, I hear that is actually going to mint today. So, you know, if you're going to get a VFriend,
get it
on the lookout.
Thanks,
everybody. Good morning.